Some people are fighting battles that you will never notice. They laugh at the right moments, they answer I'm good when asked how they're doing, they show up to school, work, practice, and family events. From the outside, they look completely fine. But inside it feels like their minds never stop. The overthinking, the pressure, the constant weight of trying to hold everything together, that is the silent battle nobody sees. And the hardest part about the mental struggle is that it rarely looks dramatic. Sometimes it's not tears, sometimes it's not breakdowns, sometimes it's staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. because your thoughts won't let you sleep. Sometimes it's smiling in public and feeling empty in private. Sometimes it's being surrounded by people and still feeling alone. That's what makes it silent. The only thing the world sees is what's on the outside. They don't hear what's happening in your head. They don't hear the voices telling you that you're not good enough. They don't feel the exhaustion of pretending every day that everything will be okay. They don't understand how heavy it can be to keep saying, I'm fine. And maybe that's you. Maybe every day feels like a performance. Maybe you've gotten so good at hiding your pain that nobody notices anymore. Maybe people think you're strong, when really you're just tired of thinking, tired of pretending, tired of carrying things you don't know how to explain. The truth is, silent battles are dangerous because it makes people feel invisible. When nobody knows your pain, nobody can see your pain, it starts to feel like it doesn't matter. But it does. What you're feeling matters. Your mind matters. Your peace matters. Just because the struggle isn't visible doesn't mean it's less real. A broken arm gets sympathy because people can see the cast. A broken mind gets silence because nobody can see it. But invisible pain is still pain. One of the most bravest things someone can do is admit that they are struggling, not because it makes them weak, but because it makes them human. The strongest people are often the ones that are fighting the unseen battles. The student smiling in class, the athlete showing up to practice, the friend who's always checks on everyone else. Sometimes the people who seem strongest are carrying the most. But here's what I need you to hear. Silent battles don't last forever. Thoughts can lie. Pain can convince you that feeling is permanent, but feelings change. Storms pass, dark nights end. The mind that tells you that there is no way out, it's not telling the truth. Healing is possible. It may not happen overnight, it may not be quick, and it won't be easy. But step by step, breath by breath, moment by moment, things can get better. Sometimes healing starts with small possibilities. Talking to a trusted friend, writing down your thoughts, taking a walk, logging off social media for a while, giving yourself permission to rest. Small things can save heavy days. And if you're still watching this while fighting with your own silent battle, hear this clearly. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are not broken. You are not alone. There are millions of people that are also fighting this battle that can never say it out loud. The difference between staying trapped and starting healing is often that one moment of honesty. One moment where you stop pretending. One moment where you admit this is hard. One moment where you choose to reach out instead of suffering in silence. That moment can change everything because healing begins with silence. Because healing begins when silence ends. Maybe today is where you stop carrying it all by yourself. Maybe today is the day you realize surviving this far already proves how strong you are. You made it through every bad day and feels impossible. You survived every bad night you thought you would break. You are still here. This means something. This means there is strength in you. If you can't feel it right now, you'll feel it later. So, if nobody has told you lately, let this be a reminder. The silent battle nobody sees is worth fighting for. Your mind deserves peace, your heart deserves rest, and your story is not over. Keep going, keep speaking, keep choosing tomorrow. Because one day, that battle that you stayed silent will become the story on how you survived. And that story might be the reason someone else keeps on going.